Hi, good morning. It's Jack again. I'm here again on the Gulf of Mexico in Crystal Beach, Florida. You can see the pier there behind me. It's around 70, 72 degrees Fahrenheit. Beautiful day, nice light breeze coming off the Gulf. Today is the 6th, no, 5th. It's Thursday, the 5th of November, 2 days after our election. I'm not going to talk about the election. I will be talking about COVID only in that you can see I'm not locked down. You can also see that I'm not anywhere near crowds. I'm not that stupid. Normally, I would be wearing a mask if I was anywhere near people. I've got my mask in my pocket, should that be necessary. My heart goes out to you folks. I know what it must be like in a familiar yet confined space on a narrowboat and in the cold weather and worrying about where you're going to get water and fuel and so forth. Believe me, I commiserate with you, and I am so sorry, so very sorry you're going through this. And I hope for all of our sakes it happens, that it ends soon. The reason why I'm here in Florida, frankly, is because of COVID. Otherwise, I'd be there where you are. We had planned, as I had said in earlier vlogs, we had planned to go to England last June and do the Leicester Ring. That plan was scrapped. Now it's back on. We're coming there for 2 weeks in June, followed by 2 weeks looking for a boat, and we may have to extend it. I don't think we'll find a boat in that period of time. But our idea is to find a narrowboat for us to do at least 6 months a year on the canals. We've been doing the canals since 1976. When my wife and I took our honeymoon on the Llangollen Canal. And that's where our heart is. We enjoy it. We raised our boys on the canals. Anyway, today on Vlog of Vlogs, we're going to be talking about the first part of the L's. Yes, there are so many of them. I'm going to have to break it up in at least 2 segments. And there's some good ones there. Let's explore. Life afloat. And I don't mean to belittle the ones I can't remember off the top of my head, but there are some really great ones, and I'm going to really enjoy sharing my thoughts and opinions with you about them. So let's get on. The first L I want to talk about is let's explore. I enjoy them because I am a history buff, and this guy is a history teacher. He hasn't had a vlog for 7-8 months, and I don't believe it's COVID. I believe it's because he went back to school. He's getting an advanced degree in history. What would be of interest to you and I is the history talks he gives about canals like the Derby and the Airwash, or Derby, and the Bennerley Viaduct. Did I pronounce that right? But they're very informative. There's a bit of, humor in them too. They're not just strict like a college lecture. Plus you get to see him on his adventures, and he talks to you about what's happening and what he sees and what the history is along the way as he's in his canal boat. This guy would make a great teacher and a great lecturer, and if he was ever giving one nearby when I was in England, I wouldn't hesitate to get there and watch it. Just like I don't hesitate when he will put up a new vlog. I'll be on it so fast.
Good morning and welcome to today's vlog. Today we're going to look at a canal that's not in use anymore. In fact, in many ways, it was the architect of its own failure, if you like. We're going to look at the Nutbrook Canal. Not the Nutbush, which I keep thinking of. The Nutbush is over by the city limits, but we're not going to look at that. The canal linked the coal mines of Shipley with the Erewash Canal and gave new markets for their coal. The entrance to the Nutbush Canal lay just to the north of the Stanton Lock.
The next one is Life Afloat, and this gentleman is involved in so many narrowboat ventures. He maintains several Facebook pages that I would really recommend that you check out. the Narrowboat Vloggers is one, but he's got his own boat. It's called Around the Bend. It's a 60-foot trad. He's working on it now. It's taking a lot of work. He's just landed a new job. I'm really happy for him. Unfortunately, it's taking a lot of his time. You know, you got to earn money. You got to get the buck. And very warm, personal blogs. I'm not crazy about him relearning the piano on my time. He moved a keyboard onto his boat, and he used to be, according to him, he used to be quite proficient at it, but he's rusty, like anybody would be who hadn't done a skill or a talent, or who hadn't been using the instrument for a while. He's a single guy. He just went through divorce. He's got a couple of kids that are just delightful to see when they're on camera, which is rare. But give him a shot. He really does so much for all of us that love the Narrowboat.
Hello and welcome back to another episode on Life Afloat. So we are in lockdown round 2 as of today, and I thought I'd do a little video just to explain what I've done to prepare for lockdown, living off grid on the canal boat, and just share with you what I've done, basically, having been through lockdown previously, as we all have been, and what I've learnt from that, what I've done now in order to prepare for lockdown. So I thought I'd do a little video just to explain that, really. So as soon as I heard that lockdown was looming, I started to research to find a decent mooring spot.
This next one is one of my all-time favorites, folks. Again, I've talked to you before, if I had a list of 5 and I only had time to watch 5 vlogs, this one would be on that list. It's Helen and Andy Tidy, and their vlog is 2.3 miles an hour. Let me get that right. Yeah, that's it, 2.3 miles an hour. And he is such a knowledgeable guy on the BCN, the Birmingham Canal Network. He loves to explain the history, and he loves to take you to the abandoned works and show you what they might have been at one time. Helen, his wife, you rarely, if ever, see. I can't remember seeing her on the vlogs. She forages on the canal side and makes jams and chutneys and whatnot from the foraged materials she finds. That's why when you pull up Andy's vlog, you're going to see the jam buttony being pulled behind. That's her workshop. Those are for sale. They're readily available. Unfortunately, they're not available in America, or I would be stocked up. Can't wait to get there and try them out. But from what I've known from fellow narrowboaters, they're extremely delicious. So give those a shot. Andy, let me tell you what I love about Andy's vlog. He is not only passionate himself about canaling and canal history, but he has the ability to take still photos that he gets from all of his friends and acquaintances, plus his own collection, and he can take a series of still photos and give them life. You are actually feeling like you're watching a movie. He'll take a picture of an abandoned lock, but only this is the picture when it was an active lock, and he'll do a dissolve out to the next lock and to the next thing, and those dissolves in and out. It gives life to still pictures. It's so beautifully artistic. I really encourage you to watch those. What else can I tell you about Andy? I believe at one time he was on the board of the CRT. I'm not really sure about that. Also, he's one of the very, very few vloggers that doesn't take Patreon, doesn't take money. I tried, and he wrote me a very nice letter. Jack, I don't do this. I don't take Patreon. I'm doing this because I love it. And you know, he really does. And it's so evident when you see it. And I'm taking way too long on Andy, but he's worth every second I can give him. So please, watch it. Life at 2.3 miles an hour.
Well, hello. My name is Andy Tidy and welcome back to another edition of Canal Hunter. In this episode, I'm going to introduce you to another one of my photo streams. That's an undiluted stream of photos which covers a particular abandoned canal from one end to the other. No commentary, just some background music. And in this episode, I'm going to have a look at the Lappel Canal, which is actually part of the Dudley No. 2 Canal. But for now, and as a foretaste, here's a photo stream, runs for about 11 minutes, and it covers the entire length of the canal as I've described, from Gosty all the way through to Selly Oak. Hope you enjoy it, and I'll see you at the far end.
Well, we've come to the end of the L's and come to the end of this vlog for that matter. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, click down there, give me a like, give me a subscribe. Love to have it. Love to have your comments. I never really understood why people kept on saying, give me your comments, I like, until I started vlogging. You don't know how much we look forward to the comments, even if they're things like, good job, Jack. That's fine. I'll give you a heart back, but it tells me that somebody's actually watching this stuff. So give me comments down below. The other thing is, you might see from time to time on this video, or on this vlog rather, and other vlogs, all of a sudden the sound goes out underneath the clip that I'm showing. That's because that particular clip was playing music that I didn't pay for. There's no way I can go into each of these videos and find out what was that underlying audio track music and then find the source of it and then go ahead and pay the thing. So heck with it. It just means that that song copywriter gets any revenue, and I don't know if there would ever be any revenue from this particular vlog. About half my vlogs have got that little notice that I see that says somebody's challenged the copyright. Well, that's fine. Let them have the money. I really don't need it. I don't care. But that explains why you might see the audio go blank. But right now, here from the beach at Crystal Beach, you're going to hear it go blank. And it's because I'm saying goodbye.